Hello, hello, hello. Where is this Apple event being streamed? I must find it. Today's event is going to be all about using AI to sell you the Apple iPhone 16, I believe it is. They're going to try to make the case, and we're going to find out if it's good or not, that AI is worth upgrading for. Because the upgrade cycle is slowed down. People no longer buy yearly upgrades the way they used to. They often just wait till their phone runs out or dies or breaks. It's like an interesting bellwether on whether or not they'll be able to make additional money from AI. Because the thing is, you have to not just like sell the normal amount of iPhones. You have to sell more because of all the money you spent on the AI upgrades. So that's the idea. If Apple can do that, then it's a decent sign. And if they can't, then it's a bad sign. And it's starting now. Oh my God, let's go. Okay, we're here. Apple's stunning headquarters. Tim Cook. Holy shit.
Good morning.
Did you say he's coming out?
For years, artificial intelligence
is
and machine learning have been essential
for like 15 years.
in delivering
You guys didn't know that?
a powerful new
Yes, Tim
personal
Cook is openly
intelligence
gay.
system. Let's start with Apple Watch. Apple Watch has deeply impacted the lives of millions of people around the world, and it's helped save countless lives along the way. I receive messages every day from users telling me how Apple Watch makes their lives better in ways both big and small.
They messaged the CEO directly? People used to they would send emails to like jensen@nvidia.com and be like, hey, this thing doesn't work. And he would get those emails, and sometimes he would read them, and sometimes he would forward them to the head of that department with just a question mark. And be like, And then everyone would have to drop everything and focus on fixing that one problem.
And for the first time on Apple Watch, you can play media like music or podcasts directly through the speaker. It's great for when you don't have your AirPods handy.
People listen to a podcast off their watch speaker. Do it on the
combining
bus.
2 layers into one. And
Put the
circles
yard
the metal
on,
back for
put it
great
up to your
cellular
ear.
performance. Of course, inside Series 10 is custom Apple silicon, which powers all the incredible capabilities of every Apple Watch. Plus, it enables crash detection and fall detection, which uses machine learning to identify the motion signatures and impact forces that occur during slips, trips, and falls. The new Photos face uses machine learning to identify, score, and curate the best photos from your library.
Somebody's gonna get a dick pic put on their phone.
Of course, intelligence powers many of the health.
No, they're not going to say the word AI because AI is a dead buzzword or a hurting buzzword now. They're going to say Apple intelligence.
Day and night.
They're taking the brand.
Features for your health.
Apple's always been their thing.
Your Apple Watch can remind you to take your medications and alert you to loud environments that could impact your hearing. Every
what is the shift to boomers?
They're
talking so much about like taking your meds and saving you from falls, and it's like all for like 78-year-old people about to die. Are boomers the only ones that can still afford Apple products? It's like a life alert.
And now,
it includes the intelligent new features of watchOS 11, and it looks fantastic.
Wasn't a lot of
bold colorways
intelligence
from Nike.
stuff in that.
Ultra is the ultimate sports and adventure watch with powerful capabilities for runners, cyclists, swimmers, hikers, and athletes.
What about
of
gamers,
all
the real
types.
athletes?
Apple Watch Ultra 2 starts.
Pretty silent about
you can
gamers.
pre-order starting today. Back to Tim.
Back to Tim.
These are the most beautiful and capable watches we've ever created. Now let's talk about AirPods.
We're excited to bring active noise cancellation to this AirPods design for the first time.
I do think noise cancellation is such an incredible piece of
upgraded
technology.
Microphones,
it's so cool.
The power of the H2
How
chip,
it
audio,
takes in all the outside noise, then
AirPods
creates
will
the
help to
exact
reduce
opposite sound
environmental
waves
noise,
to cancel.
like
It's so
airplane
cool.
engines, and to make it even easier to engage with those nearby while wearing AirPods, conversation awareness will help to seamlessly lower your media volume when you start talking to someone.
I want to do the opposite. I want whenever anyone speaks to me, it turns on noise cancellation immediately.
And
It
bring it
drowns
back
them out.
when you're done.
I want it to turn on music louder as people talk.
Next, with an exceptionally crafted over-the-ear design, there's AirPods Max, featuring the highest fidelity sound quality and amazing active noise cancellation.
Who in chat is the person that has these? Probably in a college dorm.
With personalized spatial
you
audio.
sit kind of by yourself,
music,
you put them
movies,
on,
and
you say you're really into music.
AirPods Max,
People don't understand music the way you do. People your age don't even understand full albums, and like they only listen to fucking TikToks, but you like get it. I just want to know who's that person.
Hearing is an essential part of how so many of us communicate and experience the people and the world around us. But hearing loss can significantly affect these important experiences and relationships, impacting your quality of life. There are all kinds of sounds that can be concerning in daily life.
I know Stans used to drum without earplugs in, and now he's half deaf. Let me talk to Stans, he like point blank can't hear you.
Exposure.
So he probably
We're
needs
adding
these. He
hearing
needs these.
protection
If
to
this will
AirPods Pro.
solve it.
Is tap
I feel
the
like all this
screen
stuff
when
is
you
like
hear
their
a series of
long-term
tones
plan,
at
same as
different
Amazon,
volumes and frequencies.
to muscle into the
The hearing
healthcare
test
industry.
builds on learnings from the Apple Hearing Study
That's what it
and
feels
was
like.
developed using
'Cause that's where the
large-scale
real
real-world
fucking
data.
money is.
AirPods Pro will have a clinical-grade over-the-counter hearing aid feature.
Wait,
We're
what?
adding this
They
mild
built a
to moderate
aid
hearing
into
loss.
the product?
After you
Happy birthday, Mom. We're here to celebrate you. What? Proud to be called.
I mean, this works and I get it, and I understand get it. It's just very funny, like during your son's speech about your happy birthday, to like to pop in your AirPod. Because it looks like you're like f off putting in a podcast. I mean, like I
Even
said,
further.
AirPods are phenomenally successful.
Now let's talk about iPhone. Apple Intelligence will
Here we go.
supercharge these experiences
Let's hear
and
about
so
it.
many more. The next generation of iPhone has been designed for Apple Intelligence from the ground up.
Yeah.
And here it is.
Okay, here we go. The main show. How is generative AI making the iPhone better? I want to know.
iPhone 16 now has the customizable action button, allowing you to perform
I heard
a
about
variety
this.
of functions with just a press. It's
crazy they're going
now
back to
serving
buttons.
as a powerful tool for intelligence.
A18 is built using second generation 3nm technology. This 3nm technology has even smaller transistors. that are
Only
faster
TSMC in
and
China.
more energy
I'm sorry, in
efficient.
Taiwan. Wow. Wow.
A18
Xi
has a
Jinping
latest
slipped there.
generation
In
6-core
Taiwan,
CPU
can make the 3
with
nanometer.
2 performance cores
And Apple
and 4
is the biggest
efficiency
client,
cores.
so they get to buy up
These
all the
are
slots for
critical,
it. Like almost no one else can get 3
including Apple
nanometer because
Intelligence.
all of the foundry
It is
spot
up
is
to
taken by Apple.
30%.
What would it take for you to switch to iPhone? Bro, I had a sponsor buy me an iPhone because their app only worked on iPhone. They bought me a brand new iPhone. I used it for a week. I didn't like it, and I canceled the sponsorship and returned the iPhone. There's nothing. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's just I'm used to my own thing. I have my own way to do it.
Private cloud compute maintains the privacy and security of your iPhone while giving you access to generative models much larger
We will
than what
only
fits in your
use
pocket
your
today.
data for our own
It
models
runs
and
on
our own
servers we
advertising,
built
and that is the Apple
especially
guarantee.
with Apple Silicon. When you draw on private cloud compute, your data is never stored or shared with Apple. It's used only to fulfill your requests.
I mean, if true, good, definitely. But I like this because this is a real, they're trying to really stand out from what Microsoft did. Microsoft was first to announce these AI features, and they put out that thing about like, you know how Copilot will take a screenshot of your desktop every second, every frame, so you can scroll back in time, and everyone was like, wait, that's creepy. Yeah, recall. And it was like, they had to stop it. They had to recall because everyone freaked out. And Apple's like, they always just, they follow fast. They don't come first with the idea. They follow fast, and they try to fix the mistakes that other tech companies make to appeal to a broader audience. So it's smart. It's smart marketing. They're like, hey, we don't do any of that.
Though sometimes the best way to get your point across isn't with words, it's with emoji. And you'll be able to create new emoji simply by typing a description, giving you the perfect response for your group thread. With
That's the
endless
power of
possibilities,
generative
you can
AI,
let your
folks.
imagination run wild.
Custom new
Or create
emoji.
fun
If
into
it can't
apps
make Mario
like
smoking
messages.
weed, I'm sticking to Grok.
Next, iPhone holds so many of your photos, and Apple Intelligence will give you brand new ways to relive precious memories. Just describe it by typing something like Shawnee dancing in a red dress, and Apple Intelligence will find it for you. Now, let's talk about how Apple Intelligence on iPhone 16 will help you prioritize and focus on your most essential communication. Instead of seeing the first couple lines of your emails, you'll see summaries that convey the most useful information. Your notifications will be summarized too.
Damn, once this hits Apple and it's broadly used, we are truly in a situation where everyone's emails will be written by AI and then not even read, but read the summary that's written by AI. It's the end of human direct contact. It will always be through an AI middleman.
With more features rolling out in the months to come, We're starting with US English in most regions around the world. We'll add localized English for Australia, Canada, New Zealand, South Africa, and the UK.
So the main English, the real English first, and then everyone else. Europeans, thanks for watching. You guys can come in right after us here. English, the language, comes from America. It'll obviously be us first. And then all of the people who kind of copied it from us can get their little oi brav and a boot, you know?
Suppose you're out for a stroll and you stumble upon a restaurant you haven't been to before. Just click and hold the camera control and point your iPhone. Boom! Your iPhone instantly pulls up restaurant hours, ratings, and quick options to check out the menu or make a reservation. And then there's that cute little puppy you see at the park. What kind of dog is that? Click.
Or let's say there's somebody you want to stalk. Just click. It'll give you their home address. It'll show you their social media.
And if you're studying notes from your college lecture and get stuck on a particular concept, just use the camera control to ask ChatGPT for guidance.
People just busting their iPhone out in the middle of a test. Every answer. They admit it. I mean, they've already admitted it. Apple was not fast enough on the AI train and couldn't get something to compete with ChatGPT. So they did a big partnership, and they're going to brand everything as Apple Intelligence, but a lot of it's just ChatGPT, like API. Nothing about this is bad. This is all fine. But, you know, this was supposed to be the event that really showed why, more than any other generation, you need to upgrade. And I'm not seeing that yet. The whole point is that upgrades are slowing down. People are spending longer with their old phones. I'm not necessarily seeing anything yet. We'll see. I mean, I'll keep watching, but
a 48 megapixel fusion camera.
Yeah, thinner, better camera, 100%. But that's every generation.
Video.
Okay, does iPhone do this already? When is a camera just gonna have a button that makes you hot? When are they just gonna come out and say that, like, hey, your photo, you don't look good in photos, we're gonna make you look good in photos. You just, you're gonna press the button, and then everyone in a photo, you're gonna look good. That built-in Facetune, yeah, exactly. Just so you can, Samsung does that.
Our amazing silicon also benefits world-class gaming. We pair the powerful performance and efficiency of A8's
Gamers, wake up. That's us.
We updated the main logic board.
Silk Song.
We also added a thermal substructure to A18.
Holy, is that Genshin?
Hardware accelerated ray tracing.
This is used ray tracing? Kind of crazy we got it on the phone now. I remember in 2018 when we announced ray tracing RTX at Gamescom, and it was like, holy shit.
We're incredibly excited to introduce the next generation leading game from Tencent, Honor of Kings World.
Yes!
This is the latest in
yes! Tencent's Honor of Kings World, yes! It's always funny to me when Apple has to talk about gaming, because like culturally, Apple hates gaming. They're only finally talking about it and doing it because they have to. But they've always hated it. They don't, internally they don't care, but it's so big now they have to do it.
So we gave iPhone 16 an even bigger battery, which together with the energy efficiency of A18 and the advanced power management of iOS 18
if we stretch out the icon
boost in battery life. With Emergency SOS Live Video, you can share a live video feed or photos with participating 911 dispatchers.
Damn, bro.
Visual
they
context
have so much
can
stuff
help them
about
better
911 and
assess
saving your life.
and enable prompt medical triage.
It's such a big part of the presentation is like you're in constant danger here in America. You will die
to stay
if you don't
connected
have an
with your
iPhone.
friends.
It does feel like Cyberpunk, where they have the medical care package. It's like Trauma Team, yeah, exactly.
And roadside
Apple Trauma Team
via satellite.
Holy Genmoji! It's so funny that we spend $600 billion on AI, and the most important consumer feature for everybody is going to be the ability to put a cowboy hat on a shrimp emoji. That is going to be the most broad-based impact of AI on most people's lives in the near term.
iPhone 16 is amazing. And because it's been designed to take full advantage of Apple Intelligence, it's more powerful and useful than ever. Let's talk about our Pro models. These products introduce our most cutting-edge technologies.
iPhone 16 Pro is built from the ground up for Apple Intelligence.
Oh, yeah.
If you record a meeting, Apple Intelligence will generate a summary from the transcript. And when it's time to update everyone on the latest status, you'll be able to use it to help rewrite your note in a more
secretly
professional
recording
tone.
meetings to get notes. You're arguing with your SO and you record the whole thing to get an AI summary so you can use their words against them later.
People
in their real life are going to do some crazy shit with
their vision.
AI summary of recording.
We're also enabling spatial audio capture during video recording for a more immersive experience when listening with AirPods or watching your spatial videos on Apple Vision Pro. Or even your home
First Apple Vision Pro mention!
The new studio quality mics and speakers
Whoa! If you spent $3,000, you're feeling good now because they haven't forgot about you.
Feature.
What a remarkable day of announcements about products that continue to make a profound impact on all of our lives.
Not all of our lives,
Tim. Biggest display. I'm also excited about a new generation of iPhone built from the ground up to deliver Apple Intelligence and its breakthrough capabilities.
With the breakthrough capabilities of Apple Intelligence. It seems like the biggest thing we'll talk about is the AI emoji. Apple stock slumps during long-awaited event. Small drop, nothing drastic, but I think people expected more. At least the Wall Street expected more. Like I said, they're looking for a really big upgrade cycle. They need like, not just to do a normal amount of upgrades, but like 20% more would be the goal. Like a big upgrade cycle. And I don't feel like that pitch did it, but I could be wrong. You never know with people. I feel like AI emoji could go viral and then suddenly everyone feels like they have FOMO if they don't have it. I guess fine. It was a classic Apple presentation. Thinner, more powerful, better camera. I didn't see anything that was like dumb crazy though. Everyone, go buy your new iPhone, go buy your new iWatch, go buy your new AirPods. Make sure that you get the latest and greatest model, or you're poor, or you're broke, or you're European.